All right, so one of the main things you can do to exit your lazy girl era is to stop doing things that do not put you where you want to be. Continuing to do the things that are not furthering you, that are not adding value, that are not adding change to your life, just hinder you. And when you can't stop to just say, hey, this is not helping me, then you are addicted to whatever that thing is. So don't be confused when people are like, oh, I'm addicted to this, and just because it's some type of pharmaceutical or something that most people don't use, you think that it's an addiction. Addiction can be anything. So one of the first things that we gotta do to exit our lazy girl era is stop doing the things that don't benefit us. And I'm talking to myself while I'm talking to y'all, because there's a lot of things that I do that have no benefit to me at all. And I'm walking into 2025 being my best self. I feel like over the years I've developed so many skills between foreign exchange trading, editing videos, learning information technology, networking, just so many things that I've exposed myself to, trying to become a millionaire and have gotten nowhere. Well, I wouldn't say nowhere, because I have got to the point where I'm now making money online. However, I have not gotten to the millionaire phase yet, and I'm not putting rush on it. However, I do think that we delay our processes by not putting in the work that we should to see the results that we want to see. For instance, January 1st, I was supposed to be in the gym every day, 4 times a week. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who made these resolutions at the beginning of the year that they didn't stick to. But it's July the 26th, and I'm still about to make this year the best year, even if it's not the beginning, because at the end of the day, it don't matter when you start. You just got to start. And I think that we hold our self back with these limiting beliefs because we don't see a way out, because we don't have all the answers, or we don't know how it's going to really play out for us when it's all said and done. And I get that, but at the end of the day, faith is the substance of things not seen. It really is. It takes faith to step into something when you don't even know where it could end up. It takes faith to begin to place your money where your heart is when you don't know where it can end up. But where there's no risk, there's no reward. You got to be able to risk. I'm not going to say everything, because if you in a bad, y'all don't pay attention to my shirt. I'm sitting up here washing laundry. And, yeah, so that's my shirt look like that, because it's soap and whatever. But if you're not willing to risk what needs to be risked to get to where you want to go, then you will stay right where you are. And don't be afraid to risk something that you think you might not get back, because that will also leave you right where you are. I'm talking to y'all, but I'm really talking to myself, because I've really held myself back for years and years and years, doing things that I had no business doing, and that don't align with the person that I see myself as. And it's crazy because we take ourselves through these depressive cycles, feeling like God's not listening, or feeling like the world is against you, or feeling like you in a situation of lack, when the truth of the matter is you just not applying the pressure to your life that needs to be applied to see the results that you've been desperately wanting to see. And it takes courage to admit that. It takes courage to admit that, and then begin to walk in those steps of, I got this. Okay, I see where I messed up. Okay, but now how can I fix it? How can I dive deeper into the things that are going to help me grow, so that I'm not going into next year with this same spirit of lack? We got to start putting in routines that's going to help you keep the commitments that you're making to yourself. We got to start writing it down. So we know exactly where it is that we're trying to go, when we're trying to get there, and all of the criteria that's needed for us to get there. All this winging it and not being prepared, we've got to stop that. It's okay to go into a situation and not have all the answers, but be as prepared as you possibly can. Don't be okay with mediocrity. And I'm talking to y'all, but again, I'm talking to myself, because I've seen so many talented people, and I myself am a talented person, but lack the will to continuously and consistently do the things that I need to. But coming on here and making these videos for y'all, I hope to help myself and help somebody along the way, because it is hard. It is hard to be the only one pushing yourself. It is hard to be the only one that you feel like is somebody that's trying to get somewhere, but seeming like you can't even get there yourself. Imagine trying to get somewhere, not even around the people who you want to be around to help you get there, but you can't even get there yourself. It makes you feel like something is wrong with you. And the truth is, nothing is wrong with us. We just need to take accountability. It's all about accountability. And when we start taking accountability, we can start successfully executing on those dreams and goals that we've set out to hit for ourselves. Because I could tell y'all one thing: if I don't do nothing else this year, and this should go for you too, I'm gonna try. You get what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't know everything to do, you don't know what to do, you feel like you ain't got the aesthetically pleasing setup, you feel like, people gonna talk about you, you feel like you're not pretty, you feel like people are judging you. Listen, all of those things may be happening, but guess what? Even when you doing good and get to where you want to be, those things are still going to be happening. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna try until I can't try no more, because we don't deserve to be living in society with the minimal experience. Sometimes I look at my elders and I be like, dang, you lived here your whole life. You worked this job your whole life. I have some family members like this, y'all. You've stayed in this house your whole life, never to experience nothing and to die here, not even really being able to have your mobility no more. And thoughts and situations like that really make me sad, because it's like, how was nobody ever inspired, or how was nobody ever able to, get our family out of this situation? And it's like, dang, it really takes somebody to come along with the will to pull their family up out of a situation that they don't even know that they're in, so that the generations and generations after them don't experience lack. We battle with spiritual wickedness, and we have to be more aware of what's going on around us, because these demons that claim us and make us not even feel like we need to go out and work, or that we need to be sitting at home and binge watching these TV shows instead of doing something for ourselves or making our mark on the world, what God has placed us here to do. And I just feel like making these videos, I'm going to create a community, and I'm claiming that I'm going to create a community of like-minded individuals who want to grow, who want to elevate their finances, who want to, strengthen their own personal mindset along with doing all of these things, because it's not only about having things on the outside. It's about who are you becoming while you acquiring all of these things. Like, I'm finna switch up my eating. I'm finna stop doing a lot of stuff, because it's a lot of stuff that I be doing that has no benefit to me. And I know if I would just hone in on my will to stop doing it, I would live a better life just because of that. I would be healthier if I would just hone in on my will to stop doing a few certain things. Just imagine. That's why I was telling y'all in my last video, it is about the 1% of things that you do that really change your life. Like, we really think we need to make these drastic changes that, cause us to go into these spirals where we binge what we was trying to stop doing in the first place. And we don't have to do all that, y'all. But that's really all I got for this video. I'm about to go in here and finish getting my stuff. Catch up with y'all later on today. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see next. And let me know what type of self-development tips y'all want. Let me know if y'all want me to make a vlog on like the things that I'm doing to get about my current situation, because I don't care what nobody's talking about or what anybody else is thinking for themselves. But as for me, I'm not going into 2025 living like I was in 2024, because at the end of the day, I don't want to die without experiencing life. I really don't. I don't want to leave this earth without having traveled, without having seen beautiful things, without having taken my daughter places, without having left something for her. And thoughts like that really make me sad. I almost started to cry for a second, y'all. I had to catch myself. But yeah, but I am out for now, y'all. I will catch y'all later.